Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Assalamu alaikum. This is Muhammad Zaman. I am coming to you from Bright Mind Next AI. Again, we're going to be talking about AI. Of course, you guys know that already by the time. Today, my focus is going to be career with AI. What's happening? This is the time for graduation. Everybody's graduating this month. There is a lot of convocation happening, but last 4 years you have studied computer science and you are the master of computer science and software development, but you see in the news all the software development jobs are going away. There are tremendous amount of reduction happening. Everybody's laying off people. So what happens? What's your career? What's your future? So the reality is you adopt AI for your software development job, basically, and that is the one will change, make a fundamental change and difference. So what am I talking about? I actually want you to really understand AI is here to stay. AI is here for you, and AI is actually going to help you. And I'm going to show you a few tools today. We're going to do series of videos that actually helps you to become one of the best out there to prepare for your career in this AI era. So let me jump right in. As you know, ChatGPT and Grok and Gemini and Claude, all of those large language models truly help you with the evolution of the newer models, exactly guide you how to build something, how to do something. So you need to be a master of using and using those tools. You need to be master of understanding how to write a prompt. So that's the first basic understanding, first basic skill that you need to have, writing proper prompts. There's tremendous number of videos out there. I'll share some of those with you in this video as well as later on, is how to master prompt. So prompt has to be very, very specific, directed with input and asked questions, and allow the LLMs, the large language models, to write the prompt for you. And that would be the first thing. And again, for that, you go with ChatGPT or similar thing, ChatGPT, Grok, Gemini. All of those things would help you. Then the next thing would be vibe coding. You might have heard that already. You might have listened to Andres, who was the Tesla's AI person, basically, did all of those with AI, autonomous vehicles, and tremendous number of progress. He talked about software 1.0, 2.0, and software 3.0. Basically, we are in the software 3.0 era, where you just ask and things get done. You can ask for writing a song. We showed that. You can ask for writing a code. You saw that. You can ask for ideas, and you saw that as well. I'll show you some other things. So first thing first, you need to do ChatGPT and Claude and those things. Now, here are the things that you need to be prepared for it. You can actually have ChatGPT go to the website, or you can essentially download ChatGPT as a tool, Claude as a tool, and those would give you tremendous number of power. I have those things downloaded in here, and I'll show you the benefit of it, because when you download Claude or ChatGPT, mostly you can do advanced stuff, or not really advanced stuff. You can do more newer stuff, which is model context protocol. You can run the things, and those can do amazing stuff, make your efficiency tremendously high. Then the next thing is the vibe coding. You do need to know how to do the coding. You become an AI engineer. First one is an AI assistant. Basically, you become a prompt engineer, do any of the functions, technical, non-technical, any of those functions. Next one is the AI engineer. You become a coder. You do need to understand coding here. Really, your knowledge of coding and software architecting is not going away. You really truly understand, and these are the things can really help you. So like Cursor is one of the bigger one. You can use your IDE as a Cursor. IDE meaning integrated development environment, or Lovable, or some other things that actually allows you. There is big number of list. We'll talk about all of those things. each one of them I'm going to make a separate videos so that you can really get into those things in detail. So this is called vibe coding. Truly understand it. The job is called essentially AI engineer. You become an AI engineer, use AI to your benefit and write those codes. And again, for example, like GitHub has tremendous amount of power. We know that GitHub is a repository, but if you just type something on top of it, and then GitHub becomes a very interesting thing. I'm just going to show you one thing. GitHub, let's say I go to GitHub, and this is, again, I'm going to go through all these things in detail quite a bit. For example, I have one app that I asked people to build, and a lot of people helped us, and we created a repo for it. And then instead of github.com, if you can do github.dev, and then what happens, look at this, what just happened. And essentially that whole thing became my VS Code. VS Code is an IDE, and you can just go to pick and choose everything you want. And then I just came to Visual Studio. I can see everything that I have in GitHub is right now in my VS Code. Wow, really? This is the power of it, and you can just start building this stuff. You can use GitHub Copilot here that allows you to build some codes. Not everything is perfect, but you need to know all these tools, meaning that vibe coding is here, helps you organize your coding, makes you an AI engineer from a traditional software developer, and be that one. Then you need to start automating all these workflows like N8N and Crew AI, Make.com, all of those organizations. N8N gives you, and Crew AI gives you open source version of it. That means that you can download in your local machine, like I have done it. If I go to my local host, oops, it's not running. I'm going to show you in the Docker platform. I should be running it anyway. And what it does, it actually allows you to install this N8N, the workflow automation engine, meaning that whatever I do at my work, the whole process, the storyline, step by step, all of them I can combine and make my job easy. This is how you used to build software with the software logic. Now you put that in a workflow. I'm going to see if I can show you. And I'm going to show you all of these things, how to build. This is an N8N workflow. I can come in, I can start building a workflow. I can start having a trigger like, hey, check my Gmail. And some of you know it already, but I wanted to show you, and I get to my Gmail account, and I'll show you how to do these triggers. And then afterward, I can actually pick an AI agent, for example, do some functions using essentially AI. And you see this becomes an AI, meaning that my Gmail, everything I have in my Gmail, I can check it. I can create a model, and I can pick and choose OpenAI and such, or I can learn something locally, which is called Ollama, and I'll show you Ollama in a moment. And I have done that authentication, and I have the DeepSeek installed locally here. DeepSeek meaning another LLM, and that means that I can ask this Gmail to do something, get that my email, and read and do some sort of function. Hey, find out if I got an email from X, Y, and Z, and these are all, if it is an important message, respond to that message, something like that. So you start building this workflow, then essentially you become an AI architect. You are architecting a solution for the organization. This is tremendously powerful. And then you saw that I did the Ollama, is that right? I'm running everything locally, just so you know. So in the Ollama is, if you can go to ollama.com, and you can start seeing all this model you can download locally. So instead of running OpenAI, if you want to test something with, because you don't want to spend some money, you can download it in your machine, like DeepSeek. I have downloaded DeepSeek here. You can, DeepSeek is from the DeepSeek team. Gemini is from Google, Coin is from Alibaba, Devstral is from Mistral, Llama is from Meta. So you get to see Phi is from Microsoft. You get to see everybody is publishing and open sourcing all of their LLMs. So you need to know those things as well. So meaning that understanding the whole workflow with how you can use all these workflow components as a tool, as a resource, as a trigger, as an action, this makes you an AI essentially architect. So learning these things are not very hard. You can go to YouTube and find it. I'm going to show you each one of them separately, make a detailed video out of it, so you become an expert. Then you start using an advancement of those AI, like the LangChain and LangGraph, those components. So these are all open source. You can look into it. Why do I need the graph? Why do I need the chain? And this gives you some good ideas. Like traditionally, I'll give you something called RAG, which is retrieval augmented generation, because of the fact I need to read the document, learn from it, and give an answer. Meaning make it very, very specific. So these are the things that you need to understand: LangChain, LangGraph, retrieval augmented generation, or RAG, and CAG, which is the cache augmented generation. And you have DAG, and you have KAG. You got a lot of advancements happening because people are having problems or issues, and they run into something. For that, somebody comes up with something else. So this community is growing tremendously and fast. So you become part of that community. Then I run everything locally. So to keep your environment, you can just download Docker as a desktop in your Windows machine, or I have a Mac machine, or in Mac. Get a powerful one. This is your bread and butter, and invest in it. Invest in your time. Invest some, instead of buying a fancy coffee and some other things, just buy a really good laptop so that you can run those things. I'm running, like you can see, NA10 and Ollama and Open Web UI, because the Open Web UI gives you an access to the Ollama in the front end. And then I'm going to install Supabase, which is the backend as a service. So fundamentally, you need to learn about the tools. I give you some ideas. I'm going to finish up today here, and then we'll go through each one of those components, go deeper into it, how you can apply that in your career. So today's what we have learned so far, there are a tremendous number of tools, and the careers are AI assistant, AI engineer, AI architect, and how to get to various tools and become expert on those things. Learn those things, because I can just show you the path, and you can actually go into YouTube and be the master, because there is tremendous number of really good videos out there. In fact, in Bangladesh, there is a lot of videos out there which is done in Bangla as well. I saw from a number of people. I'll mention them later on, and I'll give you the links for those things as well. So as a community, you should grow. It's not something that you learn from one place. Be the best, and the career is for you, and it is for you right there. With that, I'm going to finish it up today. Thank you very much for listening. This should be an amazing journey. This is the journey for tech. Tech is changing. Tech 3.0 or software 3.0 right now. We are here. You are the new generation of engineers. A lot of other people would not even understand what you are trying to do. So, but you will make the new world. With that, go upward and go change the world in a positive way, make impact for everybody. Thank you very much, and I want to congratulate everybody who is graduating, who became the new software developer, new engineers, and they are going to help all of us learn these new things. Thank you.